Hey, I'm Gabby and welcome back to my channel and to a new speed build video. Today's video is something very special again. I show you how I built my entry to the SatiSims challenge. In this challenge, SatiSims built the shell of these houses or of this village, and our task was then to design this village. We could choose the wall colors, do the landscaping, and we really had free choice. Of course, there was a few rules that we had to follow, but otherwise we really had our creative freedom. But it was very important that we weren't allowed to remove any walls, so all shell walls should remain, but we were allowed to put walls in the inside so we can build our layout freely. And what was also not allowed was to use mods like Tool or the Red Shelf mod. So I wanted to do something completely different for my contribution because I saw that many medieval or steampunk villages, and I wanted to build something that stood out in color between the other contributions. So this was my main focus for this building, and yes, that's why I decided to build a candy Wonderland. I wanted to keep everything in pastel and sugar colors and to use items that I usually never use or never have the opportunity to use them. So I used a lot of the items from the Mediathek catalog, like the muffins, ice cream cones, and lots of beautiful greenery, and I wanted to give each house a color scheme. So for the first house on the left side, I picked up a pink and light blue color scheme. Then on the right is a yellow, pastel yellow house, and on the higher platform there's left a house in purple, and then the big house is separated in two colors. On the left side is a little bit more a vibrant pink, a really beautiful pink, and the other side is more in blue tones. And yes, so each house has a different color scheme, but all should be in pastel tones. So I use a lot of the Stranger Wool gameplay pack, for example, like the windows. I think the windows go perfectly with this cute style that I aimed, and I use them in, I think, in most of my builds and most of the houses in this village. And then for the landscaping, I use a lot of plants from the Mediathek catalog. I pick up cute flowers and bushes, and of course I use a lot from the romantic garden stuff pack, as you can see. And I use these plants far too seldom because they look very special, very unique, and their appearance doesn't always suit every house, I think, because they had a really vibrant, magical color scheme. And yes, but I think they fit perfectly in this type of building because, yes, as I say, they have the right colors and also have that fantasy vibe. And I needed a lot of time for the landscaping. I cut out a lot of it because otherwise this video will go too long. But if you want to see everything in detail, you can find the videos on my Twitch channel because I built everything live there. I had a lot of fun streaming this challenge, as I also got a lot of ideas and tips from my viewers. So if you want to be there next time, you will find my link to my channel in the info box down below. There will be regular streams of Sims there. Maybe I will start a let's play there because I have been wanting to play Sim 3 again for a few days. I really wanted, and I have a lot of packs, I think, and I love the gameplay from Sim 3, so I think I will start a let's play in the next week maybe. And yes, I will also stream their other games, and for example Overwatch or Plavich, or I don't know, I will find of course a lot of new games that I want to play and I want to show you, so feel free to follow me there. You can find a link down below. I will be very happy to see some of you there as well. So now back to this build. I was also very inspired by Alice in Wonderland when I was building this village. As you can see, I had to bring a film scene in this build, and that's why I enlarged a table and some chairs, and I recreated the tea party and put a lot of cute stuff on the table, the muffins, the ice cones, and on each chair I placed a little creature, a bunny or a cat or a dog. So I found this idea really cute and it fits perfectly in this village, I think. And anyway, I have the idea that cats and dogs are the residents of this village, and that's why I chose these plants with the cute cat or dog pots for it. I love these plants. I think they are one of my favorite plants from The Sims 4, and yes, I found this idea incredibly cute, and that's why I put some of these plants on every house in front of it and also in the inside, so they lived in these houses. And I also put something special on each level. The first one directly in front of the yellow house has a reading corner with a lot of books and pillows, and I also enlarged an armchair there and a cat is sitting in there. I think this was a really cute idea. Yes, on the higher platform there's also a playground. I think it was a really long live stream. I think there were 4 parts with each 2 to 3 hours. This was a really big project, and it took a long time to build it, but I had a lot of fun with it. I tried to be very creative and I tried to build with different color combination, and to took new items. And yes, as you see in this video, or if you saw in one of my last builds, I love pastel colors, but I usually build a little more realistically, I think, or I build a lot of family houses, and that's why this project was a bit of a challenge for me, because this village should look really unique and quite creative and cute, but the problem is that it shouldn't look overly cluttered either, or too overpowering or too extreme. And yes, so I had to find a good balance with this cute idea with the pastels and with all the clutters, but I think I found a really good balance in the end, and I'm quite happy with the result. And I think that this village looks very nice at night, because I also made sure to use different lights for the landscaping. I also found decorative butterflies that I use as lighting and as decoration, and I found it really beautiful to use them. And I also did the interior design of every single house. It was really time consuming, but I had fun, of course. I never would do this when I didn't have fun to build something like that. And yes, the interior design, for the interior design I also made the same color scheme, like the outside I put the pastel colors from the outside into the inside, and the interior should be bright, cozy and in pastel colors. But this time I didn't pay attention if everything works. This time I wanted only to pay attention of the appearance of the interior design, because after such long and large building I just wanted to decorate in design as I found it best. So as I said, some houses are not really functional in some way, So, for example, one house don't have a bathroom, not bathroom, I think a bedroom, I think. But as I say, only big dogs and cats live there in the village, so this isn't a problem for them. So yes, I think this is all what I have to say. It's really a long video from me, and I try to speak a little more freely, so maybe there are some mistakes in my English or mistakes in my pronunciation or my sentences, but I really try to speak more freely in each video so I can learn from my mistakes, and I hope you don't mind and that's okay for you. And yes, I think this is all what I have to say about this build, about this video. And if you want to download this house and see the details in your free time, or play in this house, in this village, I say all the time house, but it's a really big village, you can find all information down below. And I also will put down the information about the shell from SatiSims. The deadline is long time over, but if you want to try it out, you will find also all information down below. And if you like this video, please leave a thumb up and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell so you won't miss anything about me, about the next video. And so have fun watching the rest of this speed build video, and please stay safe, have a nice days with your family during the Christmas week, and yes, then I will see you in my next video, and bye bye.